Well, we finally got a break in the weather. As you can see, we have snow everywhere. Besides the snow, it's been pretty freaking cold, and for about a week now, I've been sick. Feeling a little bit better today. It is 50 degrees, so I wanted to take the little bit of energy that I have and this weather, I want to take the opportunity to do a disc review. I got new plastic. And yes, it's another Daredevil discs. Let's get into this thing. I'm Aaron Jamison. This is Chain Raider Disc Golf. As I'd mentioned in the intro, I'm still not at 100%. I'm kind of feeling weak, a little lethargic at times. So I'll see what I can do. This probably will be it might be a bad decision to actually do a disc review of a fairway driver, because I'm gonna have to dump on this thing. Anyway, Daredevil discs. If you have not seen the review I did on their Moose and this Wolverine, which is fast becoming one of my favorite discs in my bag. Point and shoot, this thing goes. The Wolverine. This is a 9-speed. Love this thing. Absolutely love this thing. It is so accurate. Okay, I needed a disc to kind of replace a slot, and that would be right here, the Understable Fairway slot. This used to be my go-to for 7-speed. This is the Westside Discs Tournament Plastic Underworld. This thing is very understable. Backhand, right-hand throw. If you do not put it on hyzer, this thing's just going to go out and work like this. Why would I want a disc to go right? For you beginners out there, a backhand throw, your disc usually fades left. So, unless I sidearm, which I don't do too often, I throw this, it goes out, fades right. So that's a 7-speed. Then, and I can't find this anymore, by the way. They're not making this tournament plastic. Then I have this here, the Dynamic Discs Witness. And between these two, the only thing that separates the Westside Underworld to the Witness is one speed. The numbers. 7, speed of 7, glide of 6, turn of -3, and a fade of 1. The exact same with the Witness, but this is an 8-speed instead of a 7-speed. I can't find any more of these either. This is in lucid plastic. Once again, this disc here, if I throw it flat, it will go out, it'll turn, and stay going right. This thing works such a very nice hyzer flip, turnover, and a fade if I can get it up high enough. If I really rip on it, kind of keep it low, it'll flip up and it'll turn and just keep going right. Can't find any more of these. So, me liking Daredevil, I wanted to give this a try. This is the Swift Fox, and this is the plastic. It kind of reminds me of a Star plastic from a Nova. Flight ratings on this: 9, 5, -3, and a 1. Now this is a 9-speed, so we're just jumping up here from a 7, an 8 to a 9. And this is from based off the flight ratings. This is supposed to be pretty understable. It's got a kind of a definitely domey, but let's see if you can see that. Kind of comes down and almost, you can see the sides of the disc. It's just got kind of a weird top to it. We give this a few launches. Let's see what it does. All these plastics are different. You know, I like to always compare a disc. And of course, I brought these two along, put them back in my bag for comparison reasons. I know what these are gonna do. I'm not sure what this is gonna do. And I'm not even sure if my energy level is gonna hang with me today to put the energy or put the speed on this disc that it needs to go out and do its thing. We shall see. Let's get into this. We're gonna go down, hit the lower field. Hopefully it's not a swamp. I'm hoping it's a little frozen yet. That way I'm not trekking through mud. I were to come down here and throw from basketball court. It's not muddy. Should have some good footing. Not worry about slipping and sliding. The only thing I got to worry about is this guy down here who is walking around with, and I can't even zoom in. What is going on? I got a guy down here who is walking around with a metal detector. I don't want to hit him. Right there he is. All right, to give you an idea of the understable flight I'm looking for, I'm gonna throw the Underworld out there first, let you see what it does. I'm hurting here today. We'll see what I can do. I feel like I'm good, and all of a sudden I feel like crap, and I feel like I'm good to go, and all of a sudden I'm like, all right, Underworld up. I'm just gonna throw it flat, let you see what this thing can do. So as you can see, the Underworld went out, wanted to start going right a little bit, then faded left. That was the 7-speed. This is the 8-speed Witness. I'm not putting a lot on these. I'm just nice gentle throws just to get warmed up. I have not thrown yet today before I will attempt to really put some rip into them. Witness. As you can see, the Witness being the lucid plastic, the more inexpensive of the two of those. The tournament plastic is Westside's higher end plastic. That thing went right, stayed going right. Okay, see what this does. I threw this a couple times 2 weeks ago when I first got it. Really didn't get that quality time, that I would like to get with it. So it's pretty much still new. Here we go. Okay, overstable. Let's go get him and try it again. That walk just did me in. Oh my gosh. I don't get sick often. Thank God I wasn't sick for long. I felt like crap for like 3 days. And I started bouncing back, but I'm still not at 100%. All right, do these throws one more time to continue warming up my shoulder before I attempt to dump more on them. Underworld. There you go. A little bit more hips into that one. You can see now, instead of fading left, it went to the right like it's supposed to. Witness. Okay, the Swift Fox. There it goes. That thing came out of hand. It was just cruising right, then it did this little fade there at the end. All right. Now I'm gonna attempt to hyzer flip them. Well, I should say attempt to hyzer flip this one, since it seems to be more overstable. These will definitely hyzer flip, turn over. That was the Underworld. Hyzer flip time with the Witness. All right, hyzer flip. Swift Fox. Oh man. There it is. I flipped up a little bit. Didn't get the turnover like the other ones. I just ain't got the power to put into that. Whew, man. And maybe you're asking yourself, Aaron, why are you even out there playing if you're not at 100%? And I'll tell you why. It's 50 degrees today. This weekend they're calling for more snow. And for the next 10 days, it is going to be brutally cold. Low 30s, 20s, and I hate the cold. Cannot stand winter. Probably live in the wrong state. I should probably be down south somewhere. Let's try this one more time. When I was throwing this on a flat release, I was getting the turn out of this thing. So once I'm 120%, which hopefully be very soon, and a little bit more playing with this, getting a little bit more seasoned up and beaten in, I can see this thing working some really nice hyzer flips, turnovers, and doing its thing, you know, staying true to those flight ratings. Once again, 9, 5, -3, and a 1. Okay, do some Anhyzers and see what this thing can do. Now, I can see this thing going out in an Anhyzer and staying on an Anhyzer, but the amount of power, or say the lack of power I have right now, this thing's probably going to go out and turn out of it and fight back. We'll see. Alright. You know what really sucks? Having one disc and have to, every time you throw, go retrieve it. That's why I love when I did the diamond video. I at least had 2 diamonds to throw. Maybe I should have bought a stack of those. Then again, maybe not. I'll take the walk. Now when it gets up there, you can, it's doing Anhyzer, and it's turning out pretty quick and coming back. But, you know, based off the flight ratings, if they're true, as that thing gets beaten in more, it's probably going to keep going. So rather than arcing my back and doing it, I'm just going to come out and do it on an Anhyzer release point. See how it works. There you go. I kept that more nose down. Just give a little Anhyzer on the wrist. You can see that baby go out, turn and turn and turn, and it slowly sat down. Very nice. After that Anhyzer shot, I'm walking down here, and what do I see? Besides my disc landing right here, you know what that is, don't you? Seriously, if you bring a dog to this park, clean up after it, finish the job. Just don't leave this here for people to step on. So there you have it. The Daredevil discs, Swift Fox. Got some dome to it. Considered understable. Now this plastic is more like Innova. It's like their star plastic. And then here's the Wolverine, which I mentioned earlier. And this plastic, I really like this plastic. It's more like a mix between, I want to say Lucid and Champion plastic, but a little bit gummier. As you can see, this one's a lot more see-through than this one. And 2 different yellows. This is more of like a light yellow, and this is more of like a fluorescent yellow. All in all, I can't remember if I stated it in the beginning of the video or not, but not only in my opinion, but the opinion of some others, Daredevil discs is honestly underrated. And I want to thank Randy from Rand Disc Golf for introducing me to these to this company. And this is the first one I ever thrown. He handed it to me, and we played at Hickory Run State Park. I threw it. This thing went on a laser beam. Stayed straight the whole time. Awesome disc. And this is a very good disc too. And I can tell you right now, just based off of a couple of throws we did here right now, this is going to beat it nicely. Very nicely. I wish out of the box it was as understable as the Underworld and the Witness were. I mean, literally, those came out of the box and were just like, phew. Like I had mentioned, I can't find them anymore. Supposedly, Westside is going to start producing more in their tournament plastic. So as soon as that happens, I'm going to buy a bunch up. So I don't like being in a predicament where I can't find backups for some of my favorite discs. Swift Fox. Question is, would I bag it? Absolutely going to bag it. I'm going to get some more time with it, beat it in, season it up, and I can see this thing doing some wonderful things. Put it like that. I do like this plastic. It has a very good feel. The underside, blocking my number. It's just your typical fairway driver rim. It's not too deep. It's not too shallow. It really fits in the hand nicely. And as I showed earlier, right here, it kind of pops up. Boom, right there. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. And hey, why not subscribe? Been doing this for a while. We definitely would like to grow this channel and reach more people. I hope everybody is staying strong, staying safe. Most of all, God bless. I'm Aaron Jamison. This is Chain Raider Disc Golf. Take care, everybody. Swift Fox.